One of the big news stories right now is the sudden resignation of Jonh Bolton, who was a national security advisor to the Trump administration. Now, this move came seemingly out of nowhere. Many people did not expect this to happen, which means that there is certainly more going on behind the scenes than we are aware of. Now, I think this is significant because it certainly does signify a potential change within much of the foreign policy coming out of the current White House. It's no secret that Jonh Bolton was very much a war hawk. He was very much for the invasion, the mass killings of essentially anybody who dared to defy U.S. power. And then by that, I mean anyone who dared not turn their country into a colony of the United States. Very much a believer in the American exceptionalism and the American perceived right to rule the world and control other people's countries and make them subservient to the interests of the United States. Now, while I don't believe in the end that the nature of imperialism will suddenly change just because Jonh Bolton has been removed from the White House, I think that is very much going to continue, very obviously so. It's not the man in power, it's the nature of the system itself, and we should keep that in mind. However, I think we might see a bit of a softening in this case. I think that there may not be as much hostility in the foreign policy now that a person who previously had Trump's ear and spouted a lot of pro-war rhetoric and, frankly, outright hatred has been removed from the White House. Now, I think maybe the reason his sudden departure may have been due to the situation that Trump is facing right now. There's an election coming relatively soon in America. It seems that election season never ends. It's an ongoing thing. And one of the things Trump promised was an end to the war. So that was one of the campaign promises that he made. And then now here he stands facing a difficult situation for re-election with not having been able to carry out any of his campaign promises other than giving tax cuts to the rich. And one of those promises is to not start new wars, and yet he's got this advisor who continually tells him, you have to start a new war, you have to do this, you have to invade, you have to destroy. And this goes against what Trump wants, and that is the image necessary in order to get reelected. And I think probably a situation got heated. They both spoke heated words at each other, and then Trump, being the man that he is, ended up firing him because he dared challenge Trump's authority on this situation or challenged Trump's opinion, and essentially the very petty nature of Trump's personality in general. So as a quick video, I think that this is probably much of the reasoning behind the sudden removal of Jonh Bolton from the U.S. administration. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.